We're looking over my shoulder at Tent City. Here's a picture of Tent City. We only have one person per tent because we're out here so long. Everyone needs a bit of a private space where they can retreat from the madness. Yes, this is my Scott Polar tent that I've been living in since I got here. This tent survived 60 knot winds, that's 100 kilometres an hour, and it didn't rattle much at all. So depending on the weather, you usually tie your tent shut, but you can also tie it up and open. In we go. I leave it with my sleeping bag hanging up like this, just so it can air out a bit. So we have an outer bag, inner bag, and liner sitting on top of a sheepskin, commonly referred to as a bearskin. Not sure why they call them bearskins, because we don't have bears down here, and if we did, they probably should be white. Got a self-inflating thermarest mat and closed shell foam rubber mat at the bottom here as well. On days when the sun shines during the night time, sounds strange even talking about it like that, you can end up unzipping the bag and using it like a duvet because it gets really warm. So straight under here is the white stuff, the snow. So we've got a really insulating ground sheet that you can see through. All the pockets around the side are for all those little things that would be in your bag that you could never find. So you pull them all out and spread them around. Put your boots up there, put your liners for your Sorel boots up there, gloves. Pretty much anything you put up there is going to be drier than it was before you put it up there in the morning. You let it get into a mess, you spend your life looking for stuff. And there's better things to be doing than looking for stuff. This tent is exactly the same tent with some modern improvements that was used by Captain Scott on his expedition to the pole and back. You can put up one of these tents in probably 10 minutes. You can put them up in really bad weather. Get them up, get your gear inside, get out of the wind. One of the challenges for people sleeping in Antarctica and during the endless summer is that the sunlight is quite bright and it makes everything in here quite bright. When you shut your eyes, it doesn't really work. So I've got my head case hat and I put it on backwards like that, and that pretty much effectively gives me the ability to get to sleep, and it usually stays on most of the night as well. I love my tent. It's the best place. It's my space.